Are you two hiding something? No. Bitch, please!
I'm not hiding anything.
You're a bunch of asshole. I don't trust nobody in this game. Nobody! Hey, welcome back to this lovely channel. And we're finally here to declassify the investigation of the year. Please tell me the truth. It was a journey of a headache. It was a headache journey headache. So this is where we find Iris in the forklift. So a small summary, because why not add more summary in a summary? So many summary, and we found her corpse freakishly stabbed. And yeah, that's it. Oh, now we are all depressed and sad because we saw Iris dead. Classic, yeah.
Have you settled down?
Yes.
The scene is being inspected without you.
Okay.
This time the body didn't disappear. However, you lost consciousness.
I
I
did?
didn't expect you to faint. Seeing that corpse must have been incredibly shocking. I did not predict you to be the fainting type. I suppose humans are unpredictable.
Yeah.
Now that you're back, let's get back to business. You are conscious, are you not? Are you at a loss for words?
Did he actually faint? That sounds so
Date,
weird.
Don't let negative thoughts consume you. Thinking that Iris died because of me. If I never took her to Ota's, this wouldn't have happened.
I love Iva.
If you truly believe that, then your brain is completely rotten.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Or perhaps when you saw the corpse, your head became filled with images of blooming yellow dandelions.
Why?
What?
Oh, you're talking now.
I am.
Was I correct?
Is she? Was
If
she?
you consider the situation logically, even an elementary school student would understand.
What do you mean by that?
Huh?
Huh?
Fine. Allow me to pluck some of those dandelions from your mind.
Huh?
I will ask 3 questions. Please answer honestly.
Huh?
First question. The cold storage warehouse was not in regular operation,
Yeah?
but even so, the AC was on, and a minus 58-degree temperature was maintained.
Yeah?
Why is that?
Let me think. I actually thought one simple reason is just to fudge with the murder, rigorous mortis, because he actually slowed down the rigorous mortis, right? Whereas I was beginning to preserve something, maybe as he's broken ice cream.
Oh, I see you are back to making jokes.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that, but please stay focused.
I just saw someone close to die. Oh, but yeah, to preserve something.
To preserve something.
Yes. Let us move on to the next question.
I heard of it. I watched my
Second question.
share amount of noir.
There was something strange about the corpse. Do you remember what that was?
The eyeball? She was naked? What? She was completely frozen. It was covered by cloth. It was missing its right eye. It was hidden in the engine compartment.
The culprit was afraid that the body would be discovered, so they hid it under the hood. But why there? The ocean is right here.
Yeah.
If they really wanted to hide the body, they could have put weights on it and sunk it into the water.
But we do not know for certain that the culprit was attempting to dispose of the body. There is something more unusual.
More unusual than that. It was completely frozen?
Iris's body was completely frozen. The temperature read negative 58. With Iris's weight... Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
Yeah.
I see. 105, huh? It should have taken about 18 hours to freeze solid. But we were...
Wait a moment. Before you draw your conclusion, allow me to ask my final question. Question 3. 2 days ago, Sunday night, you found a dead body in the cold storage warehouse.
Yeah.
But afterward, you visited the Sagan household and discovered that Iris was in fact still alive. Why?
Iris actually dead because he saved Iris. The corpse was a hallucination. You mean the corpse?
What I saw on Sunday must have been a hallucination. It was a dream.
No, Date. You're overthinking it.
I don't know.
You saw the corpse.
I did?
But Iris was alive.
So it was not Iris?
Which means...
You mean?
You've got it.
No, I don't! You mean? I bolted into the warehouse like I was shot out of a gun. So it's not Iris. That's what you're telling me. Can you analyze it? Fake body? What I'm looking for?
I don't believe it.
The stomach is swollen slightly. She appears to have been pregnant.
How?
Do not worry. The uterus does not contain a fetus.
You mean after she was killed?
No. The fetus was not present in her body when she was killed. She must have been killed after giving birth. The distended stomach does not immediately shrink after birth. The expanded uterus takes some time to return to its normal size.
You think he told me was not Iris' mother?
This evidence makes one thing perfectly obvious.
She must be the mother.
This corpse isn't Iris. It's someone else.
Iris' mother?
Means
Iris is still alive.
not necessarily. She could be alive. We haven't confirmed that yet. Multiple stab wounds with a single-edged, sharp object to the victim's back. Judging by the size and shape of the marks, the weapon was most likely a kitchen knife. This matches what you said on Sunday.
So this is the body I saw then.
But
Is there an estimated time of death?
Impossible to determine. This body has been completely frozen for at least 10 years.
10 years? She was killed more than 10 years ago?
Exactly. Her identity is unknown. Her killer is also unknown. But there is one likely suspect.
Who?
Let's consider the clues. The scene. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
do you think that Sejima killed her 10 years ago? Maybe he had a relationship with her, too.
Sunday night, we saw So here. And there is something else about So Sejima. We witnessed someone similar to Iris being stabbed repeatedly in So's Somnium.
But it wasn't Iris. It was this woman.
That is highly likely.
What we saw was So's memory from more than 10 years ago.
I believe that is the case.
But how? So he told me adopted Iris? I can't believe it.
Renju and So?
But we still do not know where Renju is.
That means that we need to talk to...
So Sejima.
Do you think he told me he's hiding something for us? You think actually he'll be the antagonist? That would be such a broken thing. It was all an act. Mizuki and Oka keep searching for Iris, but unfortunately they didn't turn up anything. Iris' whereabouts are still unknown. We worry about her, but without any leads we'll just be looking her blindly. She'll focus on the investigation for now, and will eventually lead me to Iris, I'm sure of it. With that in mind, I headed to So Mansion. It's so messy.
I thought I told you, never to show your face here again.
We found the body.
I didn't come here for Shoko today. I didn't come here for Iris either. Instead, I'm here for a girl who looks like Iris. Did you kill her?
Date, look.
I knew it. You killed her, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had enough of your shit, Congressman! You wanted to check on the body of the girl you killed. That's why you were at the cold storage warehouse 2 days ago. Where is Renju Okiura? You know where he is, don't you? You were at an Okiura fishery warehouse for a reason. There's definitely a connection between you two. And that's not all. Number 89 called your secretary. The same number 89 that Renju escaped with. Now tell me, where is Renju?
Suddenly a gang of bodyguards stormed to the mansion, blah blah blah. In an instant they surrounded me.
We'd like to ask you
to please leave.
Classic. Clearly classic. Pointless. We come there, nothing happened. So probably we show Iris' picture and made him panic probably.
Damn it,
Thinking,
so!
oh my god, she's still alive!
There's nothing we can do. We did arrive without a warrant. We were technically trespassing. If he had called the police, we would be in a predicament. We would have been detained immediately.
My god, law
Who would look
sucks.
after Iris then? Do you intend to leave your responsibility with Mizuki and Ota?
Ugh.
Calm down, Date. We still have our lead.
Lead?
What lead?
Before I explain, we need to discuss the corpse in the cold storage warehouse. Let's give her a name.
Iris' mom.
Because she is frozen solid, we could call her All Ice or Alice. What do you think?
I'm sorry, but okay, sure, let's go with that.
Alice and Iris. I believe it fits nicely.
Alright, Alice. What about her?
Someone might be able to identify her.
Who?
He told me.
Allow me to ask you 3 questions.
Again with this?
First question. You have seen this corpse more than twice.
Yeah.
3 times, in fact. When was the first time?
Mizuki's dream. What when? Was it 3 days ago?
3 days ago. Saturday night when I synced at Abyss.
Yes, in the Somnium world. We saw the frozen corpse of a girl. Question 2. Who is the girl?
Iris, Alice, Iris, Adrian? Adrian?
Adrian? Adrian!
Adrian!
No, of course not.
Oh, damn it. I was so sure it was Adrian. Alice?
Now I know. That girl was probably Alice.
Most likely, yes. So we have technically known Alice for 3 days. One last thing. The final question. In which Somnium did we see Alice?
Mizuki. So Mizuki may have witnessed the
My
murder.
roommate, Mizuki Okiura.
Or maybe
Exactly.
not. Or at least she witnessed the body.
You mentioned something about Mizuki's Somnium being some kind of prophecy. But prophecies are nonsense.
Angry Reviver.
Dreams are not made of the future. They are made from the past. Therefore,
Mizuki has seen Alice before.
there is no other explanation.
But she probably
Iva,
cannot remember.
Where's Mizuki now?
Where we went with Iris yesterday, the Kume Shrine.
The shrine? Why would she be there?
I don't know.
She is supposed to be looking for Iris.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay, it's getting messy. So now I'm really worried about what the heck is Hitomi's deal. So now I'm putting Hitomi's finger.
Date,
It was Hitomi all along.
did you find Iris?
if I did, I would have told you already.
Right.
Okay, what are you doing?
Iris used to like this shrine.
Yeah, that's true.
She told me about all her memories here. We used to come here all the time.
So does she know she's
You
dead?
know those steps in the front? We would sit there together and talk about
Because we found a body and it looks like
and
Iris,
singings
so
and eyelash
just saying.
extensions and aerial yoga, and we would talk about all our problems together. Sometimes we would talk late into the night. So I thought that maybe she'd be here, but it looks like I was wrong.
yeah, sure, let's go with that.
I think Iris is with Renju.
With Daddy?
Yeah. Her note mentioned her most trusted person. It's probably Renju.
Yeah. I remember that mermaid girl saying something like that.
So we know based on that the
He was
dream
looking
where
for
he
Iris.
is, but we don't know anything else.
Does that
My
mean
s-
that Daddy is the one who called for Iris?
It could be. So I need to know where he is.
But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
This is a doom ending, right? About Alice.
Mizuki, I have something very important to ask you.
Do you know this girl? I told Mizuka about Frozen Corpse we call Alice.
You've seen her before, haven't you? 3 days ago, I saw her in your Somnium. The body of a girl who looks like Iris, Alice. Your dreams are built from your memories. So that corpse... Mizuki, please, answer me. Iris's life is at stake.
She was too young, probably. I mean, we're trained too... Yeah, we trained too hard, okay? About Renju run off with Assassin 89. So, how 89 is connected to Stealth Ejima? How someone stab Alice? Very hardcore stabbing. Yeah. Okay.
I need to know everything about Alice. If I find out who she is, I might be able to solve the mystery of Renju and number 89. And that might lead me to Iris.
Mizuki looked down at her feet quietly. I could see agony in her face. The silence lingered. Finally, she stilled herself, lifted her head and spoke. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'll tell you about Alice.
Okay, actually, tell me where is Ota?
I think he's searching Akihabara right now. Last time he checked in, he said he didn't have anything.
Okay, pointless. Let's go.
It was about a month ago. I saw my daddy crying in the president's office at Lemnis Gate. I was peeking through a crack in the door so he didn't see me. Daddy got up, then got into his car and drove away. I had never seen him like that before. I was curious, so I followed him in a taxi. That led me to the cold storage warehouse. He got out of his car and went inside. I followed right behind him, quietly. Daddy was standing next to the forklift in the back. I hid behind a shelf. I watched Daddy open the hood of the forklift, and then, after a little bit, he left. I wanted to know what he was looking at. I went over to the forklift, and I looked under the hood myself. And then...
You saw Alice's dead body.
But at the time, I thought it was Iris.
Do you think that Alice was the 5th murder victim of the original Cyclops killer, but it was somehow hidden for whatever reason?
What was I supposed to do? Daddy would have been in trouble.
So you kept quiet this whole time?
Yeah.
A whole month?
What do you mean? I couldn't just ask. It would have changed everything. I thought that as long as I stayed quiet, everything would be okay. I didn't see a dead body. I wasn't even at the warehouse. I repeated that to myself over and over and tried to forget the whole thing.
Repressed memories are often the subject of somnia.
That's why Alice showed up during the sync.
You think on the other realm that was the body of Alice, not Iris?
The corpse looked exactly like Iris. I couldn't believe she was dead. I just couldn't. So I went to Iris's house.
Huh? What's wrong, Mizuki?
Iris was alive. I thought I was going crazy or dreaming. I tried to convince myself that it was just a hallucination. I actually met with one of the higher-ups at Daddy's company last night.
Okay.
Before I went to Matsushita Diner.
Why?
Because you asked about the cold storage. I was curious. I asked around some and I found out that Daddy was managing the warehouse before I was born. After my grandpa died, Daddy took over.
So, Renju was probably being paid to hide a crime. I'm quite confident he was like being paid or like, you know, stay quiet. Because he was part of some very fucked up thing, right?
In exchange for managing the warehouse, he gave ownership of the company to someone else. I guess he didn't want to let this place go. Or maybe he couldn't let it go. That's more accurate, I think.
That makes sense.
But I understand why. Inside that warehouse was...
Alice.
But why keep it
On
there?
paper, Daddy has nothing to do with Okiura Fishery. Daddy was still managing the warehouse.
Could have just, you know, yeeted out
And
at
he
the
was
window.
the only one allowed in there, too. That was part of the agreement when he gave up the company. And the whole thing had to be a secret. He really stressed that point.
Makes sense.
Hey, Mizuki. How long was he managing the warehouse?
For 18 years.
Well, that's rough.
That's what the man told me.
18 years? From that long ago?
Yes.
Iba, I need an emergency search. Missing persons from 18 years ago.
Understood.
Huh?
Date, I found her. The girl who looks like Iris.
What's her
What's
name?
her name?
Monica Iwai, 19 years old at the time of her disappearance. A graduate of Eitoku High School.
What?
A graduate.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me.
Do you think the move was not for Hitomi, but rather for EY?
Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Oh my god. I don't even remember this conversation. It was so out of the blue.
Alice's Monica. Hitomi's friend who went to the same school as her and Renju. But why? Monica's body was found just now. But even back then, Hitomi knew. She knew that Monica was already dead. Aiba, where is Hitomi right now?
At headquarters for questioning. MPD still believes that the body they discovered was Iris.
Got it. Contact boss. Have them bring Hitomi to Abyss.
Roger that.
Shit, so, okay, very sus. Like, oh, she's dead. But then she disappeared. So how can you be sure she's dead? Bitch. We're gonna seek on this, bitch. He told me confess.
You're awfully calm. You saw the corpse of your daughter today. You were called into the station to confirm her identity. And yet here you are, cool as a cucumber, even though you lost your precious daughter. Shall I guess why?
Monica autopsy, where Monica found when Monica was murdered, information of Monica. That should suffice.
Because that body isn't Iris, and you know it.
Are you serious?
Yes. Her name is Monica Iwai. She was killed when she was 19. She went to the same high school as you, and she was your best friend. Isn't that right?
He told me. You stab her to death.
Nothing to say for yourself? Hiding something? Maybe you killed her with Renju.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, now you're talking. But we know Renju committed a crime, illegally disposing of a body, and we can prove it. The cold storage warehouse where the body was found. It's been managed by Renju Okiura for almost 2 decades now, and witness testimony proves that he knew about the corpse there. And if I'm not mistaken, you knew about the corpse too, Hitomi. You and Renju have been close since high school. It's not too much of a stretch to think that he told you about the body. And I remember you telling me once.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
That was stupid.
How did you know that she was dead?
I didn't.
Don't play dumb. I know you're
Shut
hiding
the
something.
fuck up.
You know what happened 18 years ago. And you knew she was pregnant. You were her best friend. Of course you would have known. Tell me. Tell me everything.
Date, she's not going to talk. Sink.
I knew it. She's not gonna say shit, man. Just sink it. We can skip all this shit. Just sink the bloody ink. It's always like that. Dream! More dream!
Date, I'm sure I've told you enough times by now, but please, come back within 6 minutes.
I can't promise you that, Pewter.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not coming back until I find something.
Date, you can't.
Why not?
You know why.
Because it will take over my consciousness?
Yes.
But if it's only a little...
No, not even a little. If the sync passes the critical point, the damage will be irreparable.
But what does that mean exactly?
No.
Are you two hiding something? No. Bitch, please! I know you're hiding something. Pewter, you betrayed me. You shoot South Sejima for no reason whatsoever that I can think of.
I'm not hiding anything.
You're a bunch of asshole. You're a bunch of asshole. I don't trust nobody in this game. Nobody.
Then let's try it. Let's experiment with my mind.
Fucking nobody.
Then we'll know for sure what'll happen.
Oh my god, this is so absurd.
Fine. I'll just say it.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Pewter, tell him.
Me?
Me? Pewter?
You know more about it than I do.
Say it, motherfucker. I'm really listening.
Well, first off, 6 minutes is not a hard limit. It could be 7 or even 8.
I don't care about the exact time. I'm asking what happens if you go beyond the limit.
Do you remember the story I told you about the egg?
Yeah, why?
No. I'm
If
serious.
you imagine an egg
I
as
don't
your
fucking remember.
consciousness, the yolk is what goes into the subject's brain.
I
The
tuned
white
down.
remains inside your shell. If you go beyond the limit, your yolk will not be able to return to its shell.
So my eggs will not come back.
Because the subject's mind will start to take over the sinker's consciousness, right? I know that part already.
Indeed, but there's more to it. After the yolk is devoured, the egg white is brought through the machine next.
Huh?
And there's more. It's not just the sinker's brain. The same process eventually occurs in the subject's as well. In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced.
By what?
Mind, consciousness, memory, they are traded. Switched.
So I can... She can... What? So... Huh? So I can... Trade everything?
The human brain has what can be understood as a memory limit. One brain can only hold one consciousness, and it can only contain one person's memories.
Now you know everything. Talk to the boss.
So basically you're telling me that I'll become he told me, and she become me? That's what you're telling me?
I was unaware of this as well. This information is not on any accessible databases.
We had to prevent the possibility that the system could be exploited.
Exploited? But
Even if it wasn't you, someone else might try. We didn't tell any sinkers this, including you. Project Sync is a top-secret project. It's a matter of national security. Even sinkers are on a need-to-know basis. Think about it. What if you were kidnapped by bad people who tried to make you talk?
bad people?
A criminal organization, spies from another country, those people.
Those people.
If you blabbed about
Terrorists.
Project Sync, the entire country might be at risk. You heard it from Pewter. The sync machine isn't just for entering a person's somnium. It can also be used to swap bodies between two people. Imagine what this machine would be used for in the wrong hands. That's why I didn't tell you. We can't let this secret get out.
So Ranju is trying to save Iris by doing something with it? Trying to transfer the body to another one? Yeah, I got it.
Swapping
Don't
bodies
show me
between
tag
two
again.
people? Trading minds?
Remember what I told you earlier.
Could it be Alice that witnessed the murderer?
Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I got it.
But she got like a brain tumor out of this
You
thing.
really okay?
Not really.
I'm fine. Start it.
I'm very confused now.
Understood.
Like
Let
always.
us begin.
When I'm not confused, it's the most surprising bit. I know I'm making speculation, but I'm having fun by making speculation. I'm still a little bit curious about the memory thingy. Because Iris knows so much. She knows so fucking much.
God?
I am the god of fire.
Jesus.
I burn erotic books with my flames of red-hot anger.
My, how ruthless.
No.
Ow!
Well, God was short-lived. She died.
Are you okay?
That hurt.
I'll let you read this porno mag if it'll make you feel better.
I will burn it.
The fog is making it pitch black.
Why there's fog? Okay. Okay,
The
let's
light over
do adventure.
Is that a firefly?
Oh my god, let's Zelda this place up.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Do you think this is too rude? My god, this story was so bloody divergent. I'm mentally shocked by this. 3 mental locks. 4 more mental locks. 5 mental locks? 4 mental locks. Okay, let's see what we have here. Reveals a hidden secret. Yeah. Got it. Why are we moving? Are we just following? Becomes a horror game now.
It disappeared?
No, wait. It might still be nearby.
Okay, if you say so. Oh my god, we're playing Slenderman.
A flower bud. I cannot identify the variety.
It's probably Iris Winter. Worship, smell, figure it out. Figure that shit out. Figure it out.
I cannot identify the type of flower in this state. It appears to be some kind of lily.
Maybe not. Okay, that was a waste of time.
A flower.
Smell! Smell harder. What the heck?
What happened?
Drugs?
It doesn't have any particular smell, but for some reason I nearly blacked out.
Lotus lily?
Maybe it's poisonous. Be careful.
What's this? Caring words from you, Date. What are you hiding?
The truth! Worship?
Worship it?
I don't know, it was an option.
Yeah.
I will pray to it as though I am mourning the dead.
Rip. I don't know the meaning of EY. Okay, that was the thing. What the fuck is this?
Bloomed a little?
I don't know what caused it, but it's better than nothing happening.
Still, what planet is this? Lit it up! Lit it up! So what is it then? I guess doesn't matter. Rock? There's so much stuff. Follow the light. Holding tree.
A hole in a tree. I may be able to fit inside.
It's like Alice Wonderland. Scream, tackle. Stick hand in, peek inside. And just scream at it.
I cannot see anything. It is unnaturally dark.
Did you notice anything?
I did hear the faint sound of the wind.
It must be hollow on the inside.
Oh, well,
A hole in a tree.
may as well scream at it.
Stop giving me orders!
I didn't know you had all that bottled up. Sorry.
My voice is echoing.
It is?
It must be pretty cavernous in there.
Well, tackle
A hole
then.
in it.
Please,
Beetles
please
will fall out.
tackle!
This isn't one of your animal friend video games.
Oh, wow, it's not? Hiya!
Nothing fell.
Did you want something to fall out?
Like a peach? Or
A
orange?
hole in it.
Please stick hand in. Why they change it?
I am not going to be eaten or anything, right?
Nah, I'll be fine.
Whoa!
Well, I was short-lived. Goodbye, ba.
I fell, but I am still in the forest.
It's darker than before.
What? Is someone there?
Hey!
That voice is...
Find out where that voice is coming from.
Do I... What the heck? It's too rude. Where do I go? How do I know where it's coming from? Wow, I teleported on the rock? I don't even know. Do I go here? Hello? Hello? Benju? Ah, Renju, Benju.
Renju Okiura.
Benju. Inspect him, talk to him, flirt with him, hit him. Talk to him?
Renju, what are you doing in a place like this?
He won't answer.
Not in a place like this, at least.
Well, I guess
Renju?
it's time to flirt with him.
Yoo-hoo, Renju! Come get some of this.
Huh? Are you sure this is how human flirt?
Come on!
Sorry, that was a bad idea.
Well, it was.
Don't apologize. This is Renju's fault for having bad taste. Renju, okay.
Isn't he gay?
4 minutes.
I'm sorry.
This is for neglecting your responsibility to Mizuki, you coward. No use. I can't hit him.
Ah,
This
it's a
Renju is
ghost?
still a teenager. He wouldn't know Mizuki yet.
Oh, it's just
Renju-
expected then.
He looks young, but this is definitely Renju Okiura as he appeared approximately 20 years ago.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah. That's it? Shake?
Renju?
Okay, that was nothing. Shake? What do you want me to shake? Holding tree number 2. There's a rock in here. There's so much light. They'll lead to different areas. There's rock 1. I don't really know.
3 minutes, Date.
A hole in the tree. It looks about as big around as a soccer ball.
Can you get in?
I am not going to be sucked in, am I?
I hope not. It's too small, right?
That's strange. It should have worked.
Did you want to see me get sucked in?
No.
Yeah?
Yeah. Can I peek inside?
I cannot see anything. It is unnaturally dark.
Anything else?
I do not see anywhere that air could be flowing from.
You think we're gonna witness the murder of Alice or something? Oh, a ball.
What?
Why, I guess. Do you think? Oh my god. Do you think that Renju was with? Renju was with Iwai together, but something had happened and she got killed, and for whatever reason, Renju had to hide it. There's rock number 3. What do I do with a rock?
A rock.
Worship?
But it's a rock.
I don't know.
Gods live in the rocks too, you know.
That's true.
A rather Japanese way of thinking.
That's extra true.
Just try it.
If you insist.
Please, rock, explode, rock. Rock, please.
How was it? You cleared your head, right?
Let's call it Dwayne.
Yes.
Please, Dwayne.
I now feel a sense of emptiness.
Guess it was a waste of time.
I do not want to hear that from you.
Oh, come on. I don't know what I'm trying to do.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date.
Dwayne,
Hurry.
is that you? I think this must be the tree. Okay,
A
I'm
hole in
gonna tackle the hole. Tackle the hole.
Understood. I will do my best.
Oh, well, actually supposed to tackle?
This is
A picture.
a picture of Hitomi, Renju, and Monika.
Everyone is so young. Hold on to that.
Okay, we advanced. A tiny, wincy little bit. I think we're gonna fail this. But can we still interact with Renju now?
Renju,
Show picture. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Renju, look at this.
Thanks! Ah!
Renju, stop!
Thanks, I just started running away. Oh, it's hilarious. Lovely. Do you think Iris is bigger sister of what is called Mitsuki?
What
That'll
is
be
this
interesting.
hole?
Jump in. Yeah, why not? Jump in, my late.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's not.
Understood.
It's not like you have many places to go. Ouch. Is someone at the beginning?
It's even more difficult to see now.
Even
Another
darker?
voice? Monica! That's Hitomi's voice.
Where is she? Look for her.
I don't think I have enough time for it. Oh, Hitomi! Stop! It's the anime police! She's not doing anything. Hitomi? I cannot interact with Hitomi. I guess I'm just gonna use this rock, and try to hit her to the face. Check lift. Yeah, let's go with that.
Do what?
Just try.
Understood.
Well, did you find anything?
No, of course not.
Do you even lift, Aiba?
A rock.
Kick it then.
You have 1 minute left.
Yeah.
Under. My foot hurts.
I thought you don't feel pain.
I see.
My foot hurts.
Sorry.
I thought I could use the rock to bash it on Hitomi's face, but it was too much to ask. I can't interact with Hitomi, so what do I do? Hole into tree. Okay, let's tackle the hole again.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, blah blah blah, shut the fuck up.
Another hole in a tree. About as big as a capybara, I estimate.
Those are pretty big.
Yeah. Tackle, scream, and peek inside. I guess I'm just gonna tackle it.
Leave it to me. I will break it down.
Another picture?
Date, perhaps we should pursue a more peaceful route.
But I was supposed to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
Why a
A hole in
peaceful
a tree.
one? Scream then.
Hitomi! Date likes Hitomi!
Hey, what are you trying to say? Hitomi won't remember this sink, but still.
She reacted to it. So can we speak to Hitomi now? Oh, I can, but I don't have enough time. It's so annoying.
That's Hitomi.
Touch her, hug her, expect her, talk to her, hug her.
Hitomi?
I see.
Well,
She dresses modestly, but underneath she has a curvaceous body.
Okay.
good work, Aiba. That's good to know.
I don't think we're making time.
That's
Talk to her?
Hitomi, what are you doing here?
Guess she can't hear you. She looks like she's looking for something.
And you have to retry everything. Well, it is what it is.
Date, we can't!
Damn
Time's
it.
up, it is over. Oh no, the world. My muse! The universe! Inspector?
Hitomi Sagan. Like Renju, this must have been approximately 20 years ago.
Something must have happened around that time.
That's Hitomi. Where?
Well, you could, touch her...
But in this Somnium, she might be a minor.
What?
her stomach. Test how soft her stomach is.
If you say so.
Let's test it. Wow. That was
I touched it.
weirdly.
So, what's the softness situation?
Was
Tell
it
me.
pregnant?
It was soft. Nice and pliant. No noticeable abdominal muscles.
Valuable information indeed. Thank you, Aiba.
Welcome, Dante.
You old pervert.
That's it?
That's Hitomi.
Sorry.
3 minutes, Date.
Also, I was supposed to do something else on the whole tree? Take hand inside?
I won't get sucked in, right?
Hopefully not. I think you're gonna probably get something out of it. Maybe a hat. A bracelet.
A cord bracelet has appeared on my wrist. Perhaps it belongs to someone.
It might be important. Hold on to it.
Let's give it to her. Let's give it to Hitomi. 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 Hitomami. Hitomi.
That's Hitomi.
Show bracelet. So maybe we were looking
Do
for
you remember this?
my friend, but we only found the bracelet. We didn't find anything else.
Wait!
Why they all running
On
away
it.
from me? Why they all running away from me? So they got lost in the forest. They're all looking for one girl that she disappeared somehow. So I think they witnessed the murder, maybe.
A large hole. Was this here before?
Probably not.
There is nothing left to do.
Do you think? So the new Cyclops. Sorry, the old Cyclops. Murderer.
Date, what is going on?
I don't know, it's pitch black. I can't see anything.
I see. Then it is not me malfunctioning.
Can you feel your way around?
I can try.
Okie dokie. Didn't explain anything.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
I'll try. You were right, it's very dark. Oh my god, this tree is huge. Cluster Armanis.
A Lycaris flower.
Dig up, grow up, investigate, worship. Investigate?
That is a cluster amaryllis, also known as a Lycaris. These flowers are poisonous, sometimes known as death flowers. In the language of flowers, it means passion, reunion, and sad memories.
Okay.
A Lycaris.
Dig up, grab. Can I just grab?
I feel a little awkward, but
Can you? Will you die? Ah. No shtick, huh?
it's useless. The roots must be strong. It won't budge.
Okay,
I
let's
like-
go with the classic.
Nothing is happening.
That's to be expected, but still disappointing.
A Lycaris.
You have 1 minute left.
Let's do it.
Can you dig?
What?
Can you dig? Oh wow.
Another hole.
Let's jump
A
inside.
large- We've come this far. I will not protest now.
Gotta do what you gotta do. What we got from this? Nothing, right? Still nothing. Didn't got much. Oh, there you go, memory lane.
That is...
Done? No, Renju and... No way! They found her. So they dig up this... Oh, wow. So, okay, my suspicions were true. Okay, I had a feeling. So there's a high chance that Iwai was Renju lover, so they had a child, or maybe not, or maybe it was So Sejima lover. It kind of makes sense with other dream, right? So that she had a child, then someone like sent her to die, or at least no, someone sent her to murder her probably, and Renju and Hitomi tried to find her, and they managed to find it. In order to preserve information, I believe they tried to freeze the body, which is kind of counterintuitive still. So at the end of the day, they're all connected to the original old Cyclops murderer.
Hitomi, I think I know what happened 18 years ago. You three were close. You, Monica, and Renju. Monica was murdered. You and Renju found the body in the mountains, and you brought it back to the cold storage warehouse. And my guess is So Sejima killed Monica.
Yeah.
I've seen inside his head before, using this machine.
I see. If you know that much, then there's no point in hiding it anymore. I'll tell you the truth.
So Sejima have some relation with the murder of Alice, at least. Wouldn't say about Iris, but definitely about Alice. I'm still gonna call her Alice, it's so easier to remember. Because we remember that original Cyclops killer was working for the gangsters.
Wait, you're
right?
going to see So?
Yes. I want to talk to him in person.
No, you can't.
Why not? Are you worried about my body? You don't have to worry about that. I'm totally fine.
But your stomach is still...
Oh, my doctor told me that's normal. Your stomach doesn't go down right away after giving birth.
I'm not worried about your body. I don't know how to explain it. So doesn't care about you.
Yeah, I had that feeling. So was having her as a lover. Probably.
And especially not your child.
I haven't told him about giving birth. He contacted me for the first time in a while.
So that's why.
He wants to know about the baby.
He must be panicking. If anyone ever finds out his mistress had his baby, his political career would be over.
There we go. Thank you.
It's not like it was an affair.
His wife passed away after giving birth to his son, right?
It would still be a big scandal. He impregnated a girl who just graduated high school. Don't you see how that looks?
I agree with Ranger.
He knew how the public would take it. That's why he gave you the money to deal with it.
Oh, he asked her to abort it?
There's no way he'll accept that child.
It's okay. I told him that I won't cause any trouble. But could you take care of the baby? Just for a little bit? I'll be right back.
Fine. But take this with you, just in case. It's a GPS transmitter.
This is how they found her dead body.
Just to be extra safe.
Wow. Renju. GG.
I really don't think I'll need it. But okay, if it'll make you feel better.
I don't know what Monica saw in So. She said he was kind and loyal, that he wanted to change Japan, but I didn't understand any of it. We tried to convince her to break up with him so many times. She never listened, and it ended in tragedy. What happened next, you already know. Neither Renju or I saw it happen, so I don't know how much of this is accurate, but we could guess what happened.
Okay. Yeah, I actually believe that more. There's a high chance he just saw it happen. He just witnessed the murder, but still, I don't know.
So contacted his friend, the chairman of the Kumakuras. He asked him to dispose of the body and left the scene with the culprit.
The incident was 18 years ago. That means the chairman was Rohan, not Moma.
Rohan went to the scene of the crime?
Yes, with some of his men. Renju told me.
Yeah, probably makes sense.
But you said he wasn't there.
He heard some of this from the Kumakuras. Renju had connections with them.
How did the Kumakuras know?
So told them. He told her to move overseas. He said he'd pay for everything. Date, you said that Monica was killed by So, right? But that's not true.
Really?
Monica was killed by Saito Sejima.
Who?
The son of So and his late wife. Saito was 12 at the time.
12?
What?
Yes.
But why would a little boy do that?
I don't know. I can't imagine. Again, neither Renju or I saw this. We were just waiting at my house for Monica to return. But she never came back. We tried to call her cell, but it didn't connect. But then, we saw movement on the GPS.
The GPS Renju gave to Monica?
Yes. At first, we thought she was on her way home.
Okay, so Saito Sajima was the original Cyclo murderer.
We saw the GPS getting further and further away from the city.
Didn't he die? Didn't Saito pass away?
Renju and I got nervous, and we decided to follow it.
What about the baby?
We couldn't take the baby with us, so Renju gave the baby to the mob doctor he trusted.
Okay, fair enough. Oh my god, that explains so much. So it explains
Those
why
are Kumakura men.
Saito Sajima hid the body. Oh, okay, interesting.
We didn't dare move.
Cause it's feel a bit excessive to murder your lover like
We
that.
couldn't speak. We were barely breathing. We could only watch as it all unfolded.
So Rohan took the eye.
I knew what the hole was for, but I couldn't move. Couldn't do anything. I remember my heart beating so fast. Before long.
We good here?
Yeah, cover her.
Just a minute.
Rohan took the eye.
Beautiful.
The Kumakura people covered Monika's body, then left. Renju and I ran over and dug up the grave with a tree branch. What we saw.
Monica! Monica! We need to call the police.
No, we can't. Not yet.
Why not?
You don't know who those guys are. They would do anything to keep this hidden. I've seen it happen myself. I know what they're capable of. Anyway, think about it. Why would they do this? They thought Monica and her baby were going to be trouble. Monica's stomach was still pretty big. I don't think they know that she gave birth already. What do you think they'd do if they found out? They would take her and kill her too. And then, they'd come for us.
Which they did.
They'd make it look like we disappeared. All of us would be... gone.
Renju convinced me. He knew more about the dirty underbelly of society than anyone. He knew when something couldn't be handled by the police. He said that they would do anything to kill the child, and I believed him. We had to protect Monica's baby. We had to. No matter what. I decided to trust him. We couldn't leave Monica's body in the forest. We cleaned her up and took her to the cold storage warehouse.
This warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery. My father runs it. But it's not in use right now. They're moving operations to a better area. They're actually looking for buyers right now. But don't worry. I'll take over the warehouse.
Are you sure?
Yes. Don't worry. I'll keep everyone out. Everyone but you, of course. I'll give you a key.
So how So discovered?
You can come visit any time you want to see Monica.
Monica, don't worry about the baby. I'll protect her, no matter what. And don't worry about them, either.
About who?
The people who did this to you, I will never forgive them. I'm sorry, Monica. I'm sorry.
The mob doctor took care of everything. I have the birth certificate, and I even picked up a mother and baby book. It wasn't cheap, but you don't have to worry about it. Just submit the birth certificate and everything will be taken care of. You look worried.
I feel like I'm somehow betraying Monica. She was the one who gave birth.
Soon, you won't even be able to think about that, because a war is about to begin.
A war?
Between you and the baby. You won't get a good night's sleep for a long time. You might even start to resent Monica for all this.
Really?
Anyway, as soon as you submit the certificate, you will officially be her mother. Be sure to raise her responsibly. I'll help. Occasionally.
Occasionally, huh?
Occasionally.
I was thinking about her name. How about Iris?
Iris?
The goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology, and the colored part of your eye.
And the flower, too.
Right.
I thought it might have something to do with your name, Hitomi.
Not only that, it's also for Monika's name. The kanji for Monica uses the character for love, and Monica reminds me of Monoko, Japanese for eye.
So both names have something to do with the eye.
And eye, which means love, will always be a part of Iris.
So that's how you came up with the name?
Don't you think it's nice?
Iris. Yeah, I really like it. I don't really want to discuss this, but there's something you need to know. After talking to the Kumakura gang, I found out who killed Monica. So's son, Saito Sejima.
How? Saito was only...
So now he's abroad, right?
12 years old.
Why? Why would a little boy do that?
I don't know the motive, but I know it's true. So used his connections with the Kumakuras to cover up for his son. And all of the evidence of this scandal, of course.
I'll never forgive them. So, his son, or the Kumakuras.
I feel the same way. But you can't think about revenge now. You and the baby can't lead a life like that. Just bear with it for now. The opportunity will come.
I come to some realization.
So wait until the
now.
right moment. Okay?
And so my life with Iris began. Raising a child was much harder than I expected. Waking up in the middle of the night to change diapers or feed her. Iris wasn't a good sleeper. I had to sing her lullabies to put her to sleep.
No fucking
And
way.
I always needed to put her to bed so carefully.
I connected the dogs, guys.
It would only take 10 seconds before she'd start crying again. So I had to pick her up, sing her
No
another
fucking
lullaby,
way.
then after doing this over and over, before I knew it, the morning sun would creep in through the windows. But even with all that, I cherished every single day. My hatred for those responsible never went away. But my hands were full, raising Iris. I devoted myself to her. I never thought about anything else. Eventually, my desire for revenge just faded away.
How wait. How is this possible? No, it cannot be.
Woof! Woof! Mama, I'm wet. Sweepy.
Sorry, it just.
Mommy,
I tell you.
today.
I'll tell you later.
Is Mommy proud of me?
It just connected his dots. It kinda feels like it.
Mommy,
Could it be?
I want to see Milky Moon again. Mommy, you are so good at dancing. Mommy,
It seemed too far-fetched, but it is likely.
Sorry, I burned it a little. Mommy, why can't I dance at the stores? I can't help it. My body dances on its own. Mommy, don't more people come to barbecues? How come it's always you and me? Hey, Mommy. How long will it take my bone to get better?
Oh my god.
I want to dance again with everybody.
That explains so many things.
Mommy, do you like my shirt? Look, we're matching. Mommy, thank you for everything. I love you more than anything in the whole wide world. Mommy, look, I drew it.
The Okonomiyaki War, huh?
That was so fun. We should do it again.
The food or the food fight?
Both.
I'm gonna have to say no to the latter, sweetie. It took forever to clean.
But Uncle said he wants to do it again too. Hey, Mommy.
Yes?
Are you gonna marry him?
What are you talking about?
As long as it's Uncle, I'm all for it! I say go for it!
I would always question myself. Could I keep living a lie? I had promised Monica that I would avenge her, but I couldn't work up the courage. And maybe Renju was exaggerating, but there's no statute of limitations for murder in Japan. If we showed Monica's body to the police, So would be punished by the law, and the Tsujima's and Kumakura's crimes would be uncovered.
Okay, fair enough, makes sense.
But that would mean Iris's secret would be uncovered as well. That's what I was really worried about. I didn't want Iris to know that So was her father, and even more than that, I didn't want her to know that I'm not her real mother. That's the real reason I've been silent for 18 years. I didn't want to lose Iris, but
Cancer.
Fate can be cruel.
Yes.
God
indeed.
used other means to take Iris from me. In January, Iris suddenly collapsed. It was caused by a malignant tumor in her brain. There's nothing we can do. She only has a year to live at most. That's what the doctor said. If you remember me telling you. But what I didn't tell you is that there was an experimental new treatment. It was nanomachines. Nanomachines could remove the tumor.
Nanomachines. Sorry.
But the procedure would be so expensive.
So you contacted Sosajima.
With my salary, it wasn't something I could afford. I thought hard about it. About how I could get my hands on that kind of money. But I couldn't think of a solution. Time passed. Before I knew it, it was November. Iris's symptoms worsened. Her time was running out. I was starting to panic. I couldn't sit here and waste time while Iris... In any case, I had to get the money before it was too late. So I thought of a plan. A plan to blackmail Sosajima. 2 days ago, on Saturday night, I called So and invited him to come to the warehouse. He agreed to come. After I hinted at what happened 18 years ago, I had prepared everything, hiding behind the forklift until So came. When he finally arrived, he walked over to the workbench where I had laid Monica's body. He lifted the cloth and looked down. He whimpered and stumbled back. Even he was fazed, seeing a body he thought he got rid of 18 years ago. Not to mention it was the body of a woman he was in a relationship with. A woman his own son killed. He reacted exactly as I expected he would. I had prepared a recording and sent it to his phone.
I know what happened 18 years ago. Everything. I know who did it, and I know she had a baby inside her. You can probably guess what I'm going to say next. Be prepared to pay for my silence. I will tell you the exact amount later. And don't tell anyone about this. Not Saito, not the Kumakuras. If you do anything even remotely suspect, I will go to the press with the truth. Understand?
I told him to keep quiet and cut ties with the Kumakuras, even if he found out who I was. Without the Kumakura gang, he had no power over me, and there's no way he'd risk his political career, not to go after me. I saw So put his phone back into his pocket and run out of the warehouse. I came out of my hiding place to put Monica's body back, but then something unexpected happened. I saw you, Date. I hid behind the forklift before you saw me, and when you were done looking around...
It can't be. Iris.
I was losing consciousness. My head felt fuzzy. I couldn't gather my thoughts, I didn't know what to say. Said I, but did the talking.
Iris is not Hitomi's daughter.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Tell me something I don't know.
But Iris's father is Sosajima.
Okay.
Her mother, Monica Iwai, was killed 18 years ago by So's son, Saito. However, Hitomi raised Iris since she was a baby. Hitomi showed unwavering love and compassion for her. Just as much as her biological mother would have, if not more.
So, okay.
Iris's tumor was discovered in January of this year. The only possible treatment was experimental nanotechnology. However, that treatment is restrictively expensive. Hitomi devised a plan to blackmail Sosajima for the money. The best way to establish the blackmail was to show him proof directly. That is why Hitomi created the scene with the corpse. She was the one who called So to the warehouse. On Sunday, that is the summary of what, but there are some things I have yet to understand.
That Hitomi met Sosajima?
Date, pull yourself together. Ask her questions. Date, snap out of it.
I heard Aiwa called for me and came too. Did we realize that? Clearly. Okay, guys. I have to end the episode right now, right here, because it's been a very long one. My speculation is that Saito Sejima was the murderer, right? With the Cyclops murder, 12 years old. He didn't have empathy, was a psychopath and stuff like that, right? So they pinned the murderer to 89 because he was famous assassin, and also because he wanted to tie Kamaguras. There's a high chance that Rohan sold out 89 to the police in order for him to get arrested as a serial killer, because Rohan likely knew about Saito Sejima. So we know that Saito Sejima should be probably abroad, but there's a high chance that he's not. And I have a strong feeling I know who he is and where he is. I'm not gonna tell you now, but I have good idea because of the information we gained. I tell you why I think like this in the next one. Okay, it's getting too long. I have to cut it short. I'm sorry. It's just too long, this episode. Oh my god, this is insane. As always, I prefer you to leave a like and subscribe, and take care of yourself, and good lovely bye.